Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have beer from Trillium Brewing Company out of Boston. Well, they have a place in Boston. I don't think that's exactly where they started though. Well, it says Boston. Okay. I was gonna say another beer, but I don't know if I've done a review for Trillium yet. I think I did do one, but I honestly don't remember. But it definitely wasn't this beer. So what I have today is double dry hopped Melcher Street. You see it says IPA right there. Excuse me. And it is 7.2 ABV. Hill Farmstead and Alchemist were first, but Trillium followed suit shortly thereafter with really putting out some amazing New England IPAs and really getting the word out on how good this style can be. I remember having them even before they started canning when they put these in like 750s, and it was just, aside from Hill Farmstead, who was also awesome, they were just miles beyond like everyone else. So now, I mean, there's a lot of breweries who I would say have caught up to them or at least gotten close, but I still think Trillium's one of the best. So I'm gonna give us a pour and see what we got. And I honestly don't even remember if I've had this. I haven't had many Trillium beers in a while, just because I generally don't trade for IPAs just because there's so many good ones available to me locally and in Pittsburgh. But if I'm trading for something else from that area and we're just trying to expand to make the shipping worth it, then I'm always down for throwing a couple of these in there. So I was actually trading for their newest Imperial Stout, like the dessert thing that they do, where they did the tiramisu and the I'm trying to think, macaroon and all the other ones, affogato. I can't remember what this other one's called, but it's like coconut vanilla chocolate, I think. I don't know. But the guy offered to throw this in, and also I got a can of their vanilla coffee Imperial Stout, so I'm excited to do that too. Anyways, so this is predominantly Mosaic, from what I read, which is one of my favorite hops, especially in this style. So, but as you can see, this pours a very, very hazy, darker golden color, almost an orange. It pretty much looks like orange juice, really, in my opinion, with a white head that's not too big, but it is fluffy and sticking around. I mean, these guys are one of the players who really invented like the term. Not that they came up with the term themselves, but what their beer smelled like invented the term juicy for IPAs. Because this is super, super juicy. It's really just like passion fruit, peach, like mango and pineapple juice blend. I mean, it's really like a tropical fruit blend. But it also has like, it doesn't have like that lactosey smell though, or something. Like some of them you can just tell that they're going to be sweet. Like it doesn't smell like it's going to be sweet. It just smells like it's going to be juicy but dry at the same time, which to me is like the optimal thing for a New England IPA. Let's see. Yeah. That's what it is. I mean, it has a little bit of sweetness. I would say only enough to keep it on style. But it's definitely drier than most New England IPAs, which I really appreciate. I think it's slightly sweeter than like Resident Culture. They're on the dry side. This actually reminds me a lot of like the top-notch Dancing Gnome beers. I would say, for the most part, I probably like Trillium better than Dancing Gnome if we're just comparing hoppy stuff. But Dancing Gnome I would say, has a bigger spread in the quality of their IPAs. But when they nail something, they really, really nail it. And this reminds me of some of their better stuff. But it's not quite as boozy as some of them, because a lot of they do a lot of double IPAs. This is 7.2, so it's a little smaller, which I think is better. There's like no signs of alcohol in this at all. It is incredibly balanced. The flavor is pretty similar to what I described the aroma as, although there is a nice little just like fresh green earthy hop character in the background, and a really nice balancing bitterness, where it still tastes like you're drinking a beer and an IPA, but the juice flavor is all the way completely flushed through the beer. There's no malt whatsoever on the back end. Excuse me. So for people who want an IPA that's like straight juice, as long as you don't mind a little bit of bitterness and a little dryness, and it's not as sweet, this is a really, really good beer for that. Honestly, this is one of the best IPAs I've had in a good while. It's right up there with some of the better Resonant Culture stuff that I've had recently too. I don't know. I think I've had the regular Melcher Street, but I don't know that I've had the double dry hop one. And now I'm curious. I would like to have the regular Melcher Street again, to see how it compares to this. This thing is just like so flooded with hops, so I understand that if it's a double dry hop one, but I would like to try the regular one again sometimes. But this is just a really good showcase of the complexity of Mosaic hop, and like how much flavor you can get out of just one variety. So this is absolutely a buy for me. I don't know. I mean, their stuff's usually like $20 a 4-pack. It's like $5 a can. Definitely worth it. If I could get this locally, I would buy it. Because it's good. It's as good, if not better, than most of the stuff I can get locally. And most of the stuff I can get locally is really good. So that's just shows how good this is. Another winner from Trillium. In my opinion, they're so much better than everyone else up in the Northeast, besides maybe Old Farmstead. They blow Treehouse absolutely out of the water, but I've always thought that. So, yeah, another really good quality beer from them. This is definitely a buy for me, but I think that's all I got on this one. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.